Hello. Nice day for a walk.
Something's on my mind.
The cycle comes for us all.
Gods, I don't want to die. Not now. Not here.
Are these the lives that you wanted? A never-ending march of course. Are its people? We must cleanse the ills. Faerun's impotent offerings have failed to restore.
Wretched thing. Pull yourself together.
You two must submit to Lord Gortash if you are to be saved.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Greetings, child of faith. Be welcome to the Stormshore Tabernacle. You have come far, I perceive. How may I serve you this day? I am Vicar Humbletoes, guardian of the Stormshore Tabernacle. I keep the peace in this sacred place and guide those in need. Here, clerics may commune with their gods, and even hear their responses, if they are so favored. I am also granted the power to provide holy resurrection through sales of revivification scrolls. Of course, my child, within limits. Behold my wares.
What now?
Welcome back. You have come far, I perceive. How may I serve you this day?
Tread lightly. On tippy toes. A very painful pocket. Like candy from a gnome.
Crime can pay, but not when you...
Best get going.
Welcome back. You have come far, I perceive.
Let's have a rummage. What a gem.
Crime can pay, but...
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have. Have a lot on my mind. And
Welcome back. You have come far, I perceive.
What can we rescue? A little souvenir. That might do.
Caught in the act.
mine's never quiet.
Welcome. You have come far, I perceive. Of course, my child. Within limits. Behold my wares.
Nothing hurts anymore.
Welcome. You have come far, I perceive.
Just like old times. Land's gotta pass. A quick breath.
Crime can pay.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Welcome back. You have come far, I perceive. How may I serve you this day?
Neither seen nor heard. Delightful.
Caught with your hand in.
Looking ahead. Is that blood? No, never mind. No traps, please.
Watch your back.
Greetings. You have come far, I perceive.
Not for communal use, it seems.
Just out of view. Soldier.
Greetings. You have come far, I perceive.
This altar isn't dedicated to a single god, but instead acts as a conduit to many. Your god is one of many, and in this place you sense a spark of its mighty divine flame. It reads, "Show your devotion with an offering in your god's name. Blessings may follow." Your soul opens to their divine power. Your father's power stops your heart for one horrible, terrible moment. then starts it again with a lash of duty.
No traps, please. Let's move. Here we go.
You see an altar dedicated to Helm the Vigilant. Helm the Watcher is a guardian god, dedicated to the preservation of order. Many turn to him in troubled times. Make your donation to him and you'll likely feel more vigilant, more resilient to the unexpected. Your offering is accepted, but more evidence of devotion is required. See an altar dedicated to Tyr. Tyr, the blind god, offers justice to all, innocent and malefactor alike. The law dictates what is right, be that reward or retribution. His unseeing eyes are a testament to the lawful life he lived and what it cost him. Make a sacrifice out of your own pocket, and you may yet be blessed. see an altar dedicated to Seluna. An inscription reads, "Let all who worship the changing tides of life and knowledge feel the blessings of Seluna. Trust in the purity of my light. See the constancy in its inconstancy, and you will be guided aright. Goddess of the moon and stars, her words and light have long helped wanderers to find their way. Perhaps it could help you too."
Maybe it'll bring us closer. All is ash and meat.
How can I help? Oh, nothing would give me greater pleasure. Which of our esteemed company back in the thick...
Mistra's likeness.
Divine
It's been some time since I stood before her in a place like this.
Shield our people from the depredations of the absolute.
You see an altar dedicated to Mistra.
Whatever you want with this idol, I prefer we make it quick. Not sure I'm comfortable catching Mistra's eye, even if it is made of stone. Trust me, it'll take a lot more than a few gold pieces and some fervent thoughts to convince Mistra to break her silence. On my account, at least. Commune with her as you see fit. I've no wish to stand between you and any inspiration she might deign to offer.
Mistra, mother of all magic, is the patron of wizards and often called upon by other spellcasters as well. She's said to be a jealous goddess. Your studies of religion don't suffice to tell you more.
Shield our people from the depredations of the absolute heretics. Bless them with the strength to endure, and the courage to resist. So may it be.
Traps. How considerate. Keep a blade close. Traps. How considerate. Let's go. I wonder. Perhaps. How considerate. Very well, then. A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
No time to rest.
Can feel death's cold grip.
Battle favors the fearless.
Breathe deep and move. I'll give it a shot.
And so are its people.
All right, what now? Very well.
I would love to have seen Gortash's coronation, but I would have to have skipped the after feast. I'm on a strict diet.
You want the who's who and the what's what? Speak to Karis. She's always got the best. Found anything interesting in today's...
Now don't believe anything Kate over there tells you. She's an awful liar.
Found anything interesting in today's...
Why, yes. I'd love to do an interview. Oh, sorry. Thought you were one of the mouse journalists. La la la, dee da dee dum dee dee, bum bum bum.
Very funny. If that joke wasn't older than I am, I'd laugh.
Speaks well.
Vincent here is a wastrel and a scapegrace, but he does amuse me.
When I think about the poor refugees starving in Rivington, I could just weep. I believe I'll drown my tears in another brandy.
We did for it.
Anything of use?
To think, for decades, all we needed to build the steel watch has been sitting right there.
Gortash is a visionary, sure enough. But his vision has cost a pretty penny.
We have steel watches.
What you fear not, friend. The days of us proper Baldurians walking these streets in fear are over. Lord Gortash made that very clear in his latest interview. I'd recommend giving it a read.
Why, I'd spot the wearied gaze of a fellow Baldurian anywhere. Cheer up, friend. Our city's entering a most wondrous age, one of steel, of smoke, of efficiency. And we've Lord Enver Gortash to thank. This is the closest to rag it's ever been.
That's just it. The Steel Watch don't need to talk. They're guards.
Welcome, traveller. Remember, this ain't the Blushing Mermaid. It's the elf song. So behave yourself. That's right. And a lonely job it is too. When you're the muscle, no one thinks about your heart. That's just rude. Welcome back.
Tears balls. Just lost the best job I ever had. Easy work in the upper...
On days like this, I miss the forest. I used to scamper amongst my woodland friends.
These things have stayed interesting.
Yeah, at least white wine doesn't stain his tongues.
Why, hello there. We were just about to try some of Master Metzley's delightful wines. Would you care to join us?
Oh, they do look ever so tasty.
Ah, Mrs. Highbury, I prefer to conduct tastings individually, so I may assess your palate.
Call me Cora, Master Metzley. And I'm afraid I must insist on their joining us. Wine's no good without company, after all.
No. I must say, if this is a practical joke, it's not very amusing.
Why, a serial killer? Oh, that's terrible. Master Metzley, are you quite all right?
It was perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. You have sullied it with knowledge, made it an unclean sacrifice. I will remember your face, and I will peel it from your skull should you interfere again.
get much more.
One can't always be a gentleman.
I can't get much more.
He drew off quick. As long as he goes loose, the killings won't stop.
Can't give up now.
Why, yes, Edvard. Can I call you Edvard? Well, Edvard, I do support Lord Gortash's campaign. For several reasons.
The corpse has nothing. The corpse run.
Let's have a look. Can't slow down. Must lug my guts through this hell.
I still can't believe. Why would anyone want to kill me? Thank you for saving us.
Thank you for saving Cora. Thank you.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
I still can't believe.
Thank you for helping Cora. I can.
Still in control. Just. No one stopped me yet.
God's damned hypocrite! The Blade of Frontiers, all pomp and empty oaths. The Sword Coast's most dashing fraud. I trusted you. I believed in you.
Floric, what are you on about? What is this?
Lady Mizora told me everything. How you slaughtered your own father. How you crave his power. I thought you were going to save him. But you abused his current state to get rid of him. You mean to make the city bow to you, and you alone.
That meddling ghoul. Floric,
Save it. My duty is to Baldur's Gate, and it holds no place for Ravengard's treacherous spawn. Yet I came through. I did what was right. You butchered Alder like the devils you are. The Blade of Frontiers, hero of the Sword Coast, and his own father's killer. I can barely believe it.
You remember the stories of Elturel's fall. The city was dragged into the hells at Zariel's behest, and Ravengard along with it.
Floric, I am my father's son. You know me. Will you really trust the word of a devil over mine? I swear I did everything I could to save him. I swear it by all I hold dear.
At ease. By the living gods, I believe you. What darkness has fallen upon us? Well, there's something you must know. I should have told you sooner, but I'd hoped somehow your father would return to us. He knew about the Absolute. I thought little of it at first, but he realized the danger before anyone else did. He understood that if the cult were successful in raising an army, Baldur's Gate would be doomed. Before the Absolutists abducted him, he told me that should he fall, I must seek you out and give you this message. Your father trained you in the ways of great champions. You are to use those lessons to wake the worm under the city. He is oath-bound to answer your call and come to our aid. A bronze dragon, yes. He sleeps beneath us even now, awaiting a hero to rouse him. The worm goes by many names. Ansur, the waiting storm, the heart of the gate. He promised Balderand he'd protect the city if ever its existence was threatened, but just the once. Since then, the city faced countless threats, but the Baldorians overcame them all. There was never any need to call upon the worm, but this time, things are different. This is the greatest threat Baldur's Gate ever faced. Your father was right. We need Unsur's help. With him gone, the worm's awakening now falls to you. Take this. The legend of Ansur, an ancient epic, ill-remembered, dismissed as a mere tale. Let it set the path before you.
Baldur's Gate stands on the brink of the abyss. Let's awaken the worm and take back the city.
Ravengard's blood courses through your veins. Your father would be proud. I will go and assemble any allies I can find. When the battle horns call, we'll stand ready. Unleash the worm, Will. Let his tempest swallow the Absolute and its allies. Good luck.
Curse that rotten devil and her forked tongue, trying to set Floric against me. She's a damnable inferno of chaos. What matters now is that Floric saw sense, and we know our path forward. We'll finish what my father couldn't. We'll awaken Ansur, the heart of the gate. Go on, read the legend of Ansur. Then we can plan our next steps.
I'll never understand people who don't want to be famous. The more the people like you, the more you can get away with.
Why? I'm glad you asked. It'd certainly help with the dishes. Okay, after the joke, leave him some time.
Baldur's Gate's never going to be safe with the Absolute out there.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
But what's this if a trip?
How can I help?
Let's see.
Is there something you want to talk about, my dear?
How can I help?
Copper for your thoughts? Something on your mind?
You know exactly what's on my mind.
Why, only the truth. That you bear the blame for the Duke's untimely demise. Such a loyal servant of the city, so eager to hear of your exploits. Tell me, darling, how is she? Entertainment? I'd be a cheeky devil indeed to make such diabolical merry. Glower all you want. I was merely laying the path to Will's success. With the Duke gone, someone will need to step up in his absence. A man with the spirit of the dragon. His only son, perhaps.
I received a dispatch from the Grove. Life carries on there in our absence, just as nature intended. My chosen successor, Francesca, has proven to be a wise choice. Perhaps the wisest I ever made as Archdruid. One grand victory may not be enough to absolve a host of small failures. That is where true leadership lies. Not in winning a single vast battle, but in fighting 1,000 smaller ones. Making 10,000 difficult decisions. Finding balance where none seems possible. Day after day. I was all too eager to surrender my responsibilities towards the Grove. Perhaps I was never meant to be Archdruid, to be a leader. As am I. I can scarcely imagine life without your company now. And, of course, I made a promise to help you. One I intend to fulfill. Forgive me. The Shadow Curse occupied me so entirely and for so long. I almost missed the purpose it gave me. Now I must find a new one. The city, you mean? With all its noise, smoke, stone, and bustle? I would not be here given the choice, but I promised you my support. And that is what you shall have. Still, though, this place crawls with life, but little of it flourishes. I see refugees unhoused, the destitute unwanted, orphans unloved. The city is like a forest with an overgrown canopy. Light and nourishment cannot penetrate to those who need it the most, and still it draws them in. The safety of numbers, the promise of civilization, the dream of better. All that potential is too often destined to die in the dark and rot in the gutter. I wish there was a better way. I wish everyone could see the sun, have a full belly, and know nature as a friend. There is a balance that is yet to be found. Listen to me, preaching like an initiate in his cups. Yes, I hope so. But we have a battle to win before any of that. I've been unfair to you, but honestly, you've surpassed even...
Yes?
Almost pleasant traveling with company.
Always good to talk, my friend. It's not just a legend. It's a history. Consider this. To worm way neath prison's deepest level, That must mean Worm's Rock Prison. That's where we'll find the entrance to this Worm Way. Then this. With the shock of a true hero's spark flickers, the torches alight, and Worm's eye shall awake a glitter. To open the way, we'll need to spark torches. This dragon Onsor was Balduran's ally. We'd be fools to let him sleep while the Dead Three's chosen raised the city.
You wish to consult me?
Why would they go to all that effort? Why, yes, Edvard. Can I call you Edvard? Well, Edvard, I do support Lord Gortash's campaign.
A broken steel watcher. A tag wired to it reads, Unit defective. Return to the Steel Watch Foundry at the West Docks.
What were you playing at running away?
Someone there?
Just disappeared. Do you know?
On my hand. Stay low. Quietly.
Never a dull moment.
Trust no one.
I can do better. I must.
Delicious. Simple. I don't need a reflection to know this looks fabulous.
Never wanted the easy path. I want to have a word.
How good to see you. Come for a chat?
I wasn't I'd join you, but things are looking a tad crowded. You'll need to make room for me. Wonderful. My faith protects me.
washing is finished. You can play.
Very well.
I can go and get backup.
And you think we're just gonna sit here and wait for you and your hog friend?
I should speak up. Intestines throb. Blood whispers.
Do you know how hard it was to...
Almost pleasant travelling with company. If
we're not lost. Just... You've made a grave mistake.
The humble home of Frank Peartree. The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Killed. Murdered. Bastard. Dwarf. Red. Shirt.
The corpse remains silent. It does not know.
Frank Peartree. Making me soup.
The spell's power.
Is huge. And is that a burning heart? A clown's arm. Dribbles, no doubt.
The corpse run.
can't afford to stay idle. I should take that.
I've got a long road ahead.
Hardly a challenge.
What to do? Better not be cursed. What's inside? Need to find a way forward.
Same certain,
Keep it together. I need a quick word.
Get out of our alley. Go on.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Where am I? What's going on?
What a day. Should be easy.
That might be worth a look.
Something good here, I hope. I have such a headache. On my way.
same certain, just optimistic.
Property in constant use. Gathering strictly prohibited. Drop a coin, take a flower. May Chaunteer's blessings be upon you, child.
Hmm. 12, 13, 14. Oh, rats, I'm sure.
Here goes nothing.
Phallogia's fireworks will brighten your day. Faces, hands, and eyebrows. How do we protect them?
Watch for wind direction. Put on your gloves. And a light at arm's length.
Very good. And what does Uncle Phallogia always say?
Once it's lit, you commit.
Excellent! Now remember, Phallogia's fireworks accepts no liability for singed nails, toasted eyelashes, loss of limbs, scalded torsos, or blown off heads. Now, you there. What can I do for you?
You feel an all too familiar squirm in the recesses of your mind. He has a tadpole.
Aha! A fellow friend of Gortash. Praise the Absolute. I have a special sample, available just for you, if you wish. Aha! You must be Arthur's friend. Keep your voice down. Yes, yes, he's just upstairs, but only one flight. If you get to the top, you've gone too far. Browse as irresponsibly as you like. Just don't tell the other customers.
So, Gale, you laid with a goddess. You must have some sordid tales to tell.
Sordid? I lay with the mother of magic herself. What we had was transcendent, euphoric, incandescent, not sordid.
You actually made sleeping with a goddess sound boring. Incredible.
Head on up!
Your uncle is waiting for you upstairs.
Another friend of Felagir? Looking to buy a little something extra, then? That could not be less of your business. Smoke powder in its earthier forms. For purists only. Don't jostle any of...
Steady, steady. Any spillage and they'll be picking my teeth out of the roof beams.
Pressure steady.
Employees only, Pastia. If you're expecting any packages... Employees only...
Elminster's not around, so might as well.
Another looking to buy a little something extra, then?
Let's try this way.
Employees only...
How many die today? How many die tomorrow?
Can't afford a failure on a critical fight.
We'll try and find someone who can help your mind out. And then we'll get you something to eat. All right.
What about the smell? It stinks.
You don't have the pocket money for that. Maybe a little one.
Everything is clear. Where am I? What's going on?
Any spillage and I'll be picking my teeth.
What's in here?
What's up for discussion? I shouldn't have renewed.
The corpse just...
Got to be paying bouncing things.
The corpse remains silent.
Little un found his forks gutted. Didn't see it happen though, thank the gods. City's home to some proper sick bastards.
Oh, poor kid found his parents like this. It's a...
Another step forward.
He's such a heartless bastard.
Get in trouble, that's all.
Kid's gonna need a family no matter what.
Pipes are looking a little rusted. Are we scheduled for maintenance?
And he's not an in.
Can't afford
Let's move.
failure or a cricket. Steady. Keep your distance, darling. Subtle steps. Let's move.
I know you do, kid. I know. Tell you what. Try and find someone who can help you.
Lockpicking is attracting attention. Tread carefully.
I've got a long road ahead. I have something to ask.
Huh? Or perhaps the delicate simplicity of a perfectly crafted torch.
Let us confer.
Any torches?
What fun.
Look at me. Okay.
Not for communal use, it seems.
Scared to come here anyway. You have better luck with a guild.
Time to press ahead. Something's on my mind.
Fireworks never hurt anyone.
Rent us when you need one. Can't afford a failure. Done.
Listen to him, kid.
Not to mention the parchment quality of the Gazette. Ugh, awful.
Any spillage and I'll be picking my teeth out of the roof beams.
No time to rest.
Copper for your thoughts? Looks like your troops all trooped up. Excellent.
Carlac Cliffgate? That can't possibly be you, can it?
Fitz! If you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Where the hells have you been, girl? Last I heard you'd run off to Neverwinter, and that was what? 10 years ago?
Neverwinter? Who told you that?
Gortash. Said you didn't even give notice.
Ha! That prick, but... Never mind that. Look at you. The years have been good to you.
I won't lie. They have.
Well, go on, girl. Tell me everything.
First thing first, you saw the news, didn't you? About Archduke Gortash.
Right? Oh, I'm sure the fox will make a great duke of the hen house.
I think you were the only thing that kept him a little honest. After you left, things got dark, fast. I got out while my soul was still intact. Started working for an arms merchant. Still in the trade, as you can see. Met my fella Gregor that way. Been together 8 years now. And Karlach, we've a little one on the way.
Fitz! That's incredible! Congratulations! Mum life, huh? You're going to be incredible.
Gods, I hope so. Even after all these years, it seemed to happen so fast. But now that you're back in town, you must come to ours. All of you. We'll have a good supper, catch up. You can meet Gregor. And the little one in a few months. Are the two of you together?
Ew, no. Just mates. Very good mates.
Oh, that's lovely. It's a pleasure to meet you.
I can't tell you how good it is to see you, Fitz. I'd love to come have dinner with you and Gregor. We're in the city on some urgent business, but can I come find you when it's all settled?
I'd love that. Meanwhile, if you're still in the business of intimidation, you should take a look at my stock. Great to have you back.
Is that Fitz? Hope that wasn't a lie. I hope we do get to meet up with Fitz when this is all over. First step, save the city. Then, save myself. And last but not least, dinner with an old friend. What more could you ask for?
You in need of protect? Don't be shy. This armor can't keep you alive if it's sitting here with me. Truth be told, easier to don some armor.
Ready or not. The softest touch. Let's get to the shop. A crooked touch.
Your lockpicking is a trap.
What to do? They should all be running.
Great!
Yeah! I mean...
Behold! Back off, chop. You're too close. Do you want to loot?
Bloody believe it. No more puzzles. A travesty.
Calm down, Porter. You're louder than the fire.
Let me back in, or bring Leroican out here, you tin tube. You tell Leroican I went for his goddamn night song, and now he has to pay up. What are you looking at? Shit, it's you. You went looking for the night song after me. Please tell me you found it. Leroican, the wizard who set out the contract, he owns this place. And his little page boy inside knows how to get to him. Leroican said it'd be easy money. A smash and grab. Get in, get the night song, go. Turns out his little relic was in a temple of Shah, beneath an army of goblins. Would never have taken my people in if I'd known. I can't bring him back. But I can make Leroican cough up. Especially if you found the relic. Hope you lost fewer people along the way than I did. Bloody goblins. Leroican should have... Sod it. Enough. Leroican and his precious night song just about ruined my life. If you value yours, I'd steer well clear of this place.
Whatever magic powers the armor is beyond your knowledge.
Seek and you shall find me.
This armor is a construct animated by powerful magic. It has no soul or power of speech, but it follows the directives of its master. It feels no pain and knows no morality. It will act on behalf of its master and perish when the magic that binds it is severed.
I can do that.
Look around you. Indulge your curiosity.
You! What are you doing here? This is, my apprenticeship. It has not been what I expected. Master Leroican is, a difficult man. He's consumed by his pursuit of the Night Song. I haven't learnt a thing, and I fear it'll stay that way. But never mind that. What can I do for you? It's all I deal with these days. People claiming their trinkets are the real Night Song, looking for the mountain of gold Leroican promised. There's even a pamphlet. Take one. They're on the desk. Be very sure before you make to visit Leroican. He's got a beastly temper. But if you really do know something, he'll want to see you. Head upstairs. You can find the way into his tower up there.
I have such a headache.
You! What are you doing here? Aye, we can't blame him for taking Leroican's contract to retrieve the Night Song. There's a fortune on offer. Huh. I suppose that, at least, I can help with.
Don't touch me.
Hope you found what you're...
Still in control. Just.
There's not much left. Looks like folks heard the Absolute was on the march and bought everything that wasn't nailed down.
Where is the...
I want to have a word.
This is hardly the time for idle banter. The annals of Carsus are here, waiting to be read.
Excuse me, he can't stop. There's only so much shopping time left before the Absolute breaches the city.
One moment. I'm trying to work out how many pinches of mugwort is equivalent to one of Mother's Leaf.
Would you mind if I finish browsing before you muscle in, please? I was here first, actually.
Literature department. Can I help you? Psst. These books are sensitive. They prefer an environment of quiet reverence. Bold. You might have heard that our library has a collection other shops would lack the skill to curate. Between us, even Master Leverokin was reluctant to house them in his tower. The pen is mightier than the magic wand, apparently. They're locked away here for their and our customers' safety. Our finest reserve includes the Tharkiat Codex, the Annals of Carsus and Netherese Folly, Sites of the Seelie, and the Curriculum of Strategy. Do any of those interest you? Interesting choice. If I didn't know better, I'd think you might have the necromancy of Fae in your possession. I'd advise tremendous care with the Tharkiat Codex. The cost of unlocking its mysteries is onerous. Its author was a spectacularly talented halfling. She was, allegedly, able to establish contact with members of the Seelie court. Can you even imagine what wonders the Fae Pantheon might have revealed? You've heard about the Red Knight, I trust? Devout strategist made exarch of Tempest. This treaty is a compilation of her own design, kept here on the material plane for the benefit of us mortals. Quite rare. Buy? Books as temperamental as these are not on sale. I'm happy to describe the wonders that lie between their covers, but I'm afraid purchasing them is simply out of the question. The vault is strictly prohibited for customers. If you don't cease this foolish... It is said to be written by Lord Carsus himself, the Netherese arcanist who attempted to replace the goddess Mystra, failed, and was banished for the attempt. Great magical knowledge lies within those pages, but not many can withstand it.
That's it.
The annals of Carsus would no doubt have much to say about the crone's true nature. If only you could read them.
Psst. I already told you. It is locked in our vault.
This is hardly the time for idle banter.
You're a fellow bargain hunter, I see.
Moving in.
Apologies.
A newborn zombie gazeth.
Do you think that zombie looks fresh?
The lava elemental looks at you placid.
Have you seen how much the prices have risen? Might as well be throwing my gold straight in.
I want a pet elemental, but Mumbus says I'm not old enough. I wouldn't let it die like the goldfish, though.
How's the orb treating you, Gale?
Oh, quite well, as a matter of fact. Since it was stabilized, it's been humming along nicely. I have noticed one adverse side effect. I seem to be losing hair in some unexpected places.
I can only imagine.
Water elemental.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Welcome, dear patron, to the floor at the top of the stairs. If you have information about the Night Song, great riches await. If you are here to waste the great wizard Leroican's time, reconsider. Let your knowledge determine your path forward. Welcome back, dear. Let your knowledge...
This is hardly the time for idle banter.
For your own personal safety, it is ill-advised to waste Master Leroican's time.
Welcome back, dear patron. Let your knowledge...
Seems simple enough.
The Night Song is an immortal being, the child of a deity. The Night Song is a priceless ruby.
Hold very still, Nicklaw. Craig's aim is much improved, but still leaves something up to chance.
Yes, sir.
All right, Crank. Ready? Aim. We have a visitor. At ease. McClaw, you may go. I see no night song. Surely you wouldn't have entered my tower without the night song in hand? Surely you wouldn't have wasted my time? You'll have more gratitude than you know how to count once the night song is in my hands. Do you have it or not? She? Then you do know her. You've been to Shah's temple, to the Shadowfell. You've looked upon the night song's face. Tell me, and choose your next words carefully. Where is she now? I'm growing tired of this repartee, my friend. Let us cut to the chase. Beautiful, isn't it? Worth more than your life, too. I bought it from a Kalashite warlock. There's very little of his soul left to him. It can bind a celestial to the wearer's service with a snap of the fingers. And this can keep her in place. Forever. It didn't work out for poor Ketherick, did it? He was a fool. A desperate mercenary who whored out his soul to whichever god flattered him. I serve no god, but that which stares back at me in the mirror. The night song will be put to a grand purpose, equalizing man and god. Whoever helps me attain that which I seek will be greatly rewarded. Of course not. But perhaps, after enough lifetimes, I might make a start of it.
He would seek the power of gods for the pettiest of reasons. His own gratification. At least I seek them for the better of all.
What's that? I didn't quite catch the words, but the insolent tone was clear enough.
Pitying, not insolent. You chase one power without knowing an even greater one lies within my reach. The crown of Karsus. Once we acquire it, your ambitions will be dwarfed. I'll be able to stand against Mystra and wrest her powers from her for the betterment of all.
The crown of Karsus? Nonsense. Even if it still existed, you couldn't possibly handle its power.
Perhaps you could not. But Netherill's power is in my blood. And Mystra? I know her in ways that most mortals can only dream of.
Ah. So it is you. Mystra's discarded lapdog. And now you think your bark is cause to make me tremble?
There is no need for me to bark. My actions will speak for themselves. In time.
Then go. Act. I'll open a fine vintage in your name once word of your failure reaches me. We shall see, won't we? Do as I say, and you will be rewarded beyond imagination. Fail, and you give up the prize to the next motivated mercenary to encounter my contract. The choice is yours, but make no mistake, I always get what I want.
I need a quick word.
You'll bring him the night song, won't
Well, hello. Careful, I might. Let's move. Leave tracks. With pleasure. Step quick. Very, very quiet. Time for discretion.
The air is ripe with magic, certainly.
Easy.
Sense watchful eye.
Into the shadows. Lost in thought. Keep a blade close. With ease. The element of surprise. Certainly.
don't have permission to be here. You're about to be ejected. You've been granted free passage.
Cursed to put my hands on everything. No traps, please.
Storage and sorting of scrollwork, parchment, and tomes.
Something over there.
Don't touch me. Oh, for a skeleton key. Don't mind if I do. Someone's a treasure trove of wicked spells.
How many die today? How many die tomorrow? Swift as my feet can carry me. Let's see what this does. Open up.
With pleasure. What have we here?
No entry to vaults. Trespassers will be disintegrated. Master Leroican.
Traps. How considerate.
Named after wizards. There's Ramazith, Elminster, Silverhand, and Carsus. The animals must be behind his door.
This'll be fun.
Watch your back.
Nasty surprise. Caution is warranted here.
This'll be fun.
Hot foot. Place is trapped.
Traps. How considerate.
unlock hereby the path to the Carsus Vault.
Must lug my guts through this hell. How much farther can I go? Let's see.
Perhaps. How considerate.
This'll be fun.
What a day. Happy days. Trust no one. Let's see. Moving.
All right, what now? Let's have a look. Walking death. At least things have stayed interesting.
Watch your back. Let's crack it open.
Don't linger.
No one stopped me yet. Still alive, so that's progress. One day I'll catch a break. What's in here? Better not be cursed.
The Annals of Karsus. The preamble to a civilization's downfall, committed to parchment by the very hand that wrought its destruction. If the crown atop the Elder Brain was truly forged by Karsus himself, this book will confirm it. All we have to do is turn the page. Devil Raphael was telling the truth. There's no doubt. The crown of Karsus is what's controlling the Elder Brain. And this is no mere journal. It contains Karsus's original plans for the crown's construction. His designs for godhood. Not exactly. It was what he did with it that sealed his fate, and, for a time, that of magic itself. The crown was merely the means. The book states that the crown and netherstones were originally one construct, seemingly sundered at the moment of Karsus's downfall. If we can collect the crown's setting and the 3 netherstones, and with the correct invocation of certain spells and gestures detailed in these notes, I think I could reforge it. Worse, it could be the best thing that ever happened to me. To us. Just think of it. The power of the gods in mortal hands at last. We'd be free of doctrine and dogma, confined only by the limits of our imaginations. I promise you, the gods will never grant us such a blessing, no matter how much we worship and adore them. I don't know. Ao does not look kindly on gods meddling in mortal affairs. She may have no choice but to stand by and let events unfold. Even with the fate of the world at stake, she had little more to offer me than the means of blowing myself up at a more convenient time. She's done nothing to help us.
Mistra wanted the brain obliterated because of this crown. She fears a world in which such power is beyond her control, ready to be claimed by Karsus's successor. She sent me to die. Ambition is not a sin. To question the powers that rule us is not treason. We must at least try. Why wallow in the dirt when we can reach for the stars? I see. I suppose I am asking you to take a leap of faith even the most loyal of companions might struggle to land gracefully. Spent so long feeling inferior, shut out from my destiny over such a simple act of youthful enthusiasm. Perhaps I got carried away with the thought this crown could give me back what Mistra took. Cure me, even. You're right. There aren't many wizards who'd care to be mentioned in the same breath as him, or his folly. Whatever comes of this, we cannot allow the crown to be reforged in Raphael's image. A devil wielding the might of Karsus? It would be the end of everything.
Quite ready for you.
What now?
The book radiates power, but the words you read in the codex echo in your mind, guiding your eyes safely across the page. The once indecipherable glyphs now feel dangerously familiar, promising unholy power to those who can take it. As you pass the strange glyphs, you can feel the book resisting. Ghostly voices whisper at you from the dark, probing and fighting your mind. But your will is iron, and you brush past these shades of the past, devouring every secret the book has to offer. You see now life and death are malleable as clay, to be bent and reshaped by your will. By your power. But as you close the book, a nagging doubt whispers in your mind. What consequences will there be for calling the dead from their rest?
All is ash and meat. Everything is clear. Here goes nothing. should speak up.
How can I help you? Huh. I suppose that, at least, I can help with. Hope you found what you're...
Elminster?
Oh, hello, my boy. No, don't mind me. I'm just enjoying a lungful of bull durian air. Yes, a distinctive aroma, though perhaps not one worthy of bottling. Tell me, what curiosities have you and your companions discovered within the walls of this esteemed emporium? So, you have learned the truth of the enemy we face. The very tool with which its eponymous creator unmade magic itself. Perhaps now you understand what is at stake here, my boy. Though what Mr. asked of you was extreme, it was not without merit, nor demanded lightly.
What are you saying? Or rather, what are you not saying?
Mistra knows you defied her, Gale. Well, of course she knows. She's Mistra. She bids you come to her holy shrine in the Stormshore Tabernacle. There, she will grant you an audience at last.
Mistra's willing to speak to me again? Was this your doing, Elminster?
She knows what I see in you, just as I know what she sees in you. I was not born an old man. I know all too well what it's like to have a goddess fill your heart with longing. Looking at you is like gazing into a mirror that shows centuries long past.
The past is the past, Elminster, and the future is, well, still to be decided. By me, not by Mistra.
If there is another way, I trust you can find it. It is not in your nature, or mine, to stop looking, to accept the first answer to any dilemma. Do what you can. Put that mind to work. Trust in yourself. Trust in the weave. If you are willing, trust in Mistra. There is a conclusion yet to be written in this sorry tale, Gale of Waterdeep. And yours is the quill that will write it.
So all it took to get Mistra's attention was to learn how to reforge an artifact that once destroyed her. It's obvious when you stop to think about it. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. For now, I'm just a regular wizard holding the blueprint for greatness. Mistra knows I've read Carsus's designs. I'm certain of that. And it clearly has her shaken. This is a conversation that's long overdue on both sides. I owe it to her to hear her out. Come what may afterwards. After you.
I still can't believe...
Goodness, I just hope the children...
My friend's niece. Let her go.
Back off! She goes into the Mistress' shrine, located in the storm.
I don't like this.
The citizen is unconscious.
These street trash.
I know you're hurting, but it won't bring her back, will it?
I know. I just don't want to lose any others.
Feeling down here busted her skull. I didn't see her make no trouble.
I know her. That's Ghoster. She's no thing.
There she stands, just as Elminster promised. Mystra, goddess of the weave, mother of all magic.
The old man wasn't lying. She's opened the summoning channel. Can't you feel it?
Gale's right. The very air around the statue crackles with magic. It sets your teeth on edge.
A stream of pure, undiluted weave. I only have to reach out, and it will carry me to Mystra, wherever she may be.
Well, go on then. It's rude to keep a goddess waiting.
Time was, I'd have given my right arm for a chance to speak with Mystra again. The left one, too. Maybe a knee. Am I? You're right. I am a strong, capable wizard. And this is no more than a casual reunion with an ex-lover. My omnipotent, omniscient ex-lover. I always wonder what being nervous would feel like. I hate it. You're kind to say so, but this is hardly my first time in Mystra's presence. It's more the matter of what I'm going to say to her. During my time locked away in Waterdeep, I prepared a quite comprehensive speech for her on the subject of our former relationship and the manner in which it ended. Alas, recent events have rendered the majority of it moot, so I'm going to have to improvise. Unless you have any words of wisdom to impart before I go. You'd make a fine three-dragon anti-player, you know? I think it's best I keep a cool head going into this. Approach it like a particularly high-risk round of three-dragon ante. I'll let Mistress show her flight, and then I can see how strong a chance we stand of winning the gambit. I'll only be gone for a matter of moments. The Outer Planes experience time quite differently to our own. Wait for me. Please.
Gale of Waterdeep. You look well.
As do you. But I assume we're not here solely to exchange compliments. So why am I here?
You discovered what lies at the heart of the Absolute, the crown of Karsus. And you disobeyed my instruction. Why?
Because you had no right to ask that of me. You cast me out. Remember?
You were my lover, my chosen. Yet still you know so little of me. The past cannot be undone with self-pity, nor can a future be forged. Only with the truth will you see the way ahead. The fragment of magic you tried to return to me was not of my creation. It was the Karsite Weave. It is a corrupted, half-born magic, wrought in the brief moment Karsus ascended to godhood. It hungers for power, just as he did, and it can never be sated. You unleashed something that would consume all magic in existence, and yet you thought only of preserving yourself.
So that's what you're scared of. With the crown of Karsus reforged, I could take control of the Karsite Weave.
You can no more control the Karsite Weave than a weather vane could control a storm. That it entered your body and consumed no more than your powers was a miracle. But we will not be granted another. The only reason the orb sleeps is because I have allowed it to feed on the true weave. A temporary measure, but one that will not be enough to save us. With each day that passes, the Elder Brain threatens to become a new kind of god. Its worshippers, a scourge of soulless illithids. If you will not use the orb to end this abomination, then you must find a way to separate crown and host. When you've done this, you must surrender the crown of Karsus to me.
A great ask indeed. You've given me much to think on, as you always did.
So be it. Follow the needle of your own wisdom. We shall see how truly it leads you.
Back on mortal soil once more. I can't believe I saw it. After all this time. Relieved. Drained. Proud of myself for summoning the courage to go to her in the first place. And, if I'm being totally honest, a bit lightheaded. As if it wasn't enough to have seen her again. She didn't exactly summon me there for small talk. The Karsite Weave. Within me this whole time. I knew the orb was no ordinary ball of magic before it to be Karsus's malignant creation. Gods! How did I not see that? But I should have known. What right had I to go about declaring myself an archmage when I was as foolish as a common apprentice in setting such an entity loose? At least now I'm armed with the truth. And Mistra's expectations. Sounds like the door to redemption is open at last. All I have to do is walk through it, carrying the crown of Karsus. Perhaps. I see few other options open to me. If I ever want to reclaim those parts of myself the orb snatched away. If I ever want to be me again. I'll have to disagree with you there. Having not one but two parasitic entities within your body does very little for one's faith in one's personality. Still, I should take the compliment with the same generosity it was given, so thank you. If I could promise you one thing in return for your faith in me, it's this. I will use everything in my power to ensure we defeat this evil. I will not let you down. Now, I believe we've a date with an Elder Brain to get to. Shall we?
So, Gale's hedging his bets with Mystra? I can't say I blame him. Who'd want to hold a power like the crown of Carsus in their hands just to hand it to someone else? I know what my decision would be, but we're all different, of course. Yes. No. I'm not sure. It is full of terrible secrets, including Cazador's bloody right to profane ascension. But it told me nothing new. Then again, it was filled with otherworldly power, which I am more than happy to wield to my advantage. Can we? I suppose we can. I don't know. But isn't it nice not to know? You're not a victim. Not a target. Not just one night it's better to forget. But then, whatever in the world could you be?
Wow. So that was Mystra. Pretty spectacular stuff. But I think Gale was right not to agree to do her bidding, no questions asked. I respect the gods, but they don't always understand what they're asking of us. Maybe immortality makes it hard to know what it's like to be one of us piggies. Proud of Gale, though. It takes some man to hold his own in front of the divine.
What's on your mind? I've often asked myself the same question, and never really found a satisfactory answer. You clearly see something in me that I can't. The wisdom and intelligence required to overcome almost insurmountable odds, perhaps? Or the stupidity required to attempt it. I take it as a compliment either way. You don't get to be 13 centuries old without becoming a sound judge of character. And cheese, apparently. I regret many things in my life. Choosing to be here, intact and unexploded, is not one of them. For now, to have a few more days in your company, no. I wouldn't change a thing.
I just don't want to lose anyone else, all right?
You won't lose us. We've come this far, haven't we? Whatever happens, I'll be right here with you.
Oh, you? I know you. How delightful to meet in person. Though, you're shorter than I expected. How is such an overrated question. It's the who and the why that matter, darling. My name's Estra Stir, journalist. I speak to the people of Baldur's Gate so our readers don't have to. You are quite correct. The best broadsheet around. I would certainly recommend picking up a copy in the near future. You are, after all, the star of the next Baldur's Mouth Gazette. If I told you, you'd lose the fun of reading it yourself. It's our juiciest edition in an age bound to get everyone talking about you. Darling, we can't let the readers decide what the content is. We've editors for that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've really said rather too much and written rather too little. Good day.
Nortale's shelter. Refugees welcome.
I'm grateful to be here. I am.
Welcome. If you've need of a bunk or a bath, you'll find them upstairs.
The soap here smells funny.
Good luck getting some.
Rules are the same for everyone. Join the fire and go through the air.
It's safe in.
How delicious.
Donations. I'm sure you'll find them.
Ready or not, a little chicanery.
I just hope someone's dear. Don't think I'll be able to sleep without a decent drink.
Such a noisy city.
Intestines throb. Blood whispers.
Have to keep going. Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Something over there.
Let's get going.
The hostel's up that way.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
Problems at the top. Same certain, just optimistic.
They're lost.
So what exactly did you see?
Property of Vonane. Do not disturb.
Leave me be. What? What are you doing in here?
You catch the scent of death on the man's clothes, his skin damp with decay. He appears unwell.
This is my spot. Go on, find your own. Yes. Now you mention it. It's probably contagious. Best not to come too close. No matter. Stop making.
Oh, for a skeleton key.
wretched thing. Pull yourself together. Something good here, I hope. If not over, then through.
That might be worth a look.
Seems simple enough.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us. Careful, I bite.
Nothing hurts anymore. Moving ahead. I'll give it a shot. Seems like the best way.
Need to learn the hard way. Well, look what we have here.
Time to kill. A better position. What fools these mortals be.
Down the hatch.
Thank you for cutting those creep.
Sahuagin. But why are they so close to the city?
Having these things moving around is bad for business.
What's inside? Let's be on my way.
What's the story?
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Thanks again for dealing with those Sahuagin. You saved more than just my livelihood. A bit quieter after the Sahuagin attack, but that's to be expected. Fish mainly. The flaming. Watch yourself.
Did you hear this was the best
That was incredible.
Easy for you to say.
Just discussing.
Plenty to do and see.
As far as they're concerned, just a couple of friends discussing the weather.
You get careless, the guild will come for its cut. If it doesn't come out of our purses, it'll come out of us.
Calm down. Nobody's killed anyone over a few eggs. Not even her.